I'm Amy Hawk, and I've been a member here at First for over 15 years. And we chose First Lutheran as our church home because it's very similar to the congregation I grew up in as a child, where members of the congregation treated each other like family. Early on, my faith was shaped not only by the stories that I was taught, but by watching the people I loved the most live in faith through the ups and downs of their life. When our family joined First Lutheran, I found ways to get involved in a lot of different groups because I knew it was important for me and for my children to meet and build relationships with all of you. I was determined to shepherd my family in their faith the way that my family had done for me. But after about 16 years of marriage, I found myself going through a divorce that left me spinning and struggling on a daily basis with my new identity as a single mother of 3. During those first months, it was hard not to see failure at every turn. I started to question everything about myself, my choices, my purpose, my worth. I'm so grateful for the friends and family that came alongside me during those times. But what I found was that digging back into Scripture for guidance on how to rebuild my life is what allowed the spinning to slow down. I found so much peace, and at the same time, so much power and confidence in the words of Jesus. And that reassurance of the things that I've always known was what set me back on course. It wasn't immediate, it wasn't easy, but it centered me like nothing else. During that time, I continued to show up for worship, and I took the kids with me. And I continued to lead small groups. And at a time when I didn't have an extra minute in my day, I made it a priority to stay connected to our family at First. Looking back, I really don't know how I was able to manage that because it was really a crazy time in our lives. I just knew deep down that I needed to be there. I remember thinking it wasn't an option. I knew that I needed to be in that space, in worship and in fellowship with all of you. It was in being part of this church family that we found everything we didn't even know we needed. So now, as part of your church leadership, as the chair of the vision team, I know that it's only through your financial support that we're able to provide that type of ministry to all of our members, to reach out and meet each person where they are. It's very important work, and it continues whether we are able to meet together in person or not. Each of us will find ourselves at a different point in our ability to be able to financially support the work and the ministry at First Lutheran Church. This year has affected us all in many different ways. Some of our families have been hit hard financially, and they've had to make choices in how they manage their budget and maybe even cut some things out. Other families are doing okay, and they're still able to continue to give at the rate in which they always have. And some others may even be considering increasing the amount that they give at this time. But wherever you find yourself, just know that our church family meets you there. And as we start to plan for the coming year, consider establishing a plan of giving that fits for you. Thank you all for believing together and for being the church, not only for our family, but for so many others. Thank you.